Hello, my name is Barbara Calhoun, and today I will review the findings of a study done by Beth Rogowsky. This study was part of Dr. Rogowsky's doctoral research and was published in her dissertation in 2010. At the time of this study, Dr. Rogowsky was an experienced educator. Returning for her doctorate at Wilkes University in Pennsylvania, Dr. Rogowsky was interested in data-driven decisions and wanted to know whether the Fast ForWord products would improve the grammatical skills of a group of typical middle school students. The middle school in which Dr. Rogowsky taught had 4 marking periods each year. During each marking period, students took 2 elective courses. During the 2009-2010 school year, the 6th graders were randomly assigned to use Fast ForWord during one of their electives, 1/4 of the students during each marking period. The students who used Fast ForWord during the 3rd marking period formed the experimental group in Dr. Rogowsky's study, while the students who were scheduled to use Fast ForWord later in the year formed the comparison group. Students' grammar skills were evaluated at the beginning and end of the 3rd marking period. Study participants were 81 6th graders. Group 1 was 40 students who used Fast ForWord during the 3rd marking period. Group 2 was 41 students who did not use Fast ForWord until after the study was over. Students were assessed at the beginning and the end of the study, in January and April. Using the 40-minute protocols that require students to use the products 40 minutes a day, 5 days a week, the students first used Fast ForWord Literacy. After they finished Fast ForWord Literacy, students used Fast ForWord Reading Level 2. Students were evaluated at the start of the study and again at the end with a written expression scale from the oral and written language scales, also known as the OWLs. The written section evaluates students' knowledge of convention and content. Convention covers a variety of areas, including spelling, capitalization and punctuation, linguistics, modifiers, phrases, and verb forms, while content includes details, coherence, unity, and the presence of supporting ideas. Students are scored on a scale where 100 is average and the standard deviation is 15. At the start of the study, there was not a statistically significant difference between the scores of the students in the 2 groups. On average, students in both groups were a bit above the 50th percentile, which corresponds to a score of 100. However, after the experimental group used the Fast ForWord products, there was a statistically significant difference between the scores of the 2 groups, and there were statistically significant increases in the scores of the group that had used Fast ForWord products. The results of this study led Dr. Rogowsky to conclude that the Fast ForWord products can improve students' grammar skills, and the improvements are evident in a class-wide implementation. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, please refer to the study or contact our customer service team.